Are you struggling with getting girls? Did you know that there are guys out there that attract the highest quality of girls and they do so like nothing? I'm going to give you 3 rules. If you follow those, any women will become obsessed with you. Number 1. Attract her. There's a lot of advice on attracting women out there. And what most of it misses is that attraction, seduction, intimacy, love, whatever you want to call it, is an emotional process, not a physical or social one. You can say the wrong things and still attract a woman. You can say all of the right things and repel her. What matters is the intention, the motivation, the authenticity. To improve your dating life, you must improve your emotional life, how you feel about yourself and others, how you express yourself to others, and so on. It's not about learning lines or routines or dressing up a certain way. It's about unmasking the unique and attractive man within yourself and joyfully expressing it to the women of the world. That may sound vague, but it has very real repercussions on your interactions with women. People choose who they're going to be with based on how they feel around that person. For us men, it's often quite simple. A beautiful woman makes us feel aroused, so we pursue love with her. If we feel cared for, respected and admired by her, we pursue a relationship with her. But women experience sexuality differently than we do, so it can be a bit more complicated and hard for us to decipher what makes them feel attracted to us. But the principle remains the same. Women go with men who make them feel a certain way. There are a number of ways to elicit emotion in a woman, and the way in which you go about eliciting that emotion will determine the quality and quantity of the relationships you have with women. What I'm saying is this: you'll find a lot of varying advice out there on how to attract women. Some will say to tease them, some will say to be selfish and rude around them, some will say to buy them gifts. Others will say to be cold and calculating. Whichever of these avenues you choose to pursue with women, that is the corresponding relationship you'll create. If you choose to be cold, calculating and manipulative with women, you will naturally screen for women who will create a cold, calculating and manipulative relationship with you. If you pursue women with a neediness and an idealization of them, then you will attract equally naive and insecure women who will create a relationship of neediness and false idolization. If you pursue women in a rude and harsh manner, you will attract women who respond to harsh emotions and elicit harsh emotions themselves. I encourage men to pursue women with honesty and authenticity because this screens for women who are honest, authentic and conscientious themselves, making for far better relationships. The other reason I encourage men to pursue women with authenticity is that communicating your sexuality with women openly forces you to become a confident and integrated man. In the short term, this can be more painful and difficult. But in the long run, this reduces emotional neediness and molds you into a bold and confident man who draws women to him like a magnet. Number 2. Eye contact. Holding eye contact shows that you are confident. So, what attracts women? The easiest way of attracting women is by making eye contact with them. When you get locked in an eye contact match with a woman, try to give them a smile. This makes the girl be comfortable with you. Various research has shown how making eye contact impacts the actions of others around you, especially in building an unspoken attraction. A warm smile has similar connotations. Smiling brings positivity and happiness. This helps you to instantly bond with the people around you. Smiling is a very powerful medium that people tend to ignore. Holding eye contact shows that you are confident, and a warm smile shows that you are a friendly guy. Both of these attributes are important when attracting a woman. Now, maintaining confident eye contact can be difficult if you are nervous, so to ease yourself up, you can do 2 things. First, make eye contact and take a deep breath. This will help you relax. Second, make your contact warm and inviting by smiling with your eyes. Don't be shy, and most importantly, know when to break away so as not to seem desperate or creepy. Act confident around her to make her more interested. Avoid comparing yourself to others since it can make you appear less confident in yourself. Recognize what you're talented in and what you like about yourself so you can feel comfortable in your own skin. Practice being confident by doing activities that you're a little uncomfortable with, such as talking to a stranger or taking up another hobby that you've wanted to try for a while. As you gain confidence, the girl you want to like you may notice and could be more interested in talking to you. Stand with good posture and maintain eye contact to seem more confident while you're interacting with others. Number 3. Tease her. If you have the guts to tease a girl in a playful way when talking to her, you will immediately stand out from pretty much every other guy that she interacts with. Most guys are on their best behavior around a girl that they like and they don't want to say anything wrong. They don't want to say anything that might offend her or shock her, or make her think that he isn't such a nice guy after all. However, if you take that approach with a girl that you like, she's going to see you as boring. There won't be a spark between you and her. She might think of you as being a good guy and she might care about you in a friendly way, but she's not going to have strong, sexual feelings. She's not going to want to get to a kiss with you. She's not going to want to have a relationship with you. So, if you want to stand out from other guys and make her want you in a sexual and romantic way, one of the best ways and the fastest ways to do that is to tease her in a playful way when you're talking to her. The first example is where you're talking with her and you notice that she keeps checking her phone. Now, a nice guy who is on his best behavior and doesn't want to say or do anything that might offend her will just let her check her phone all the time while he sits there like a good little boy. He'll wait until she's finished playing with her phone and he'll then try to start talking to her again. On the other hand, a guy who makes her feel attracted will have the balls to playfully tease her about checking her phone all the time. So, he's talking with her and he notices that she checks her phone. He doesn't say anything about it the first time. Then, they continue talking, having a chat, and she checks her phone again. This time, he looks across to her and says, no one sent you a message. No one cares about you, and then has a laugh with her about that. Now, what you need to understand is that if he has been a good guy while talking to her, she's not suddenly going to see him as being a bad guy, a jerk, or an asshole because he playfully teased her in that way. Instead, she's going to think, wow, this guy has the balls to say something funny like that and tease me, and he's not even worried about me potentially getting angry or losing interest in him. Therefore he must come. You might not like this, but this is the way the world works. So spend some time trying these things out. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out on another video.